guys, welcome back to my channel. You are listening to the voice of Hot Cocoa. And today we are talking about Tamar Braxton, Getyalife, Season 1, Episode 3. Before we do that, guys, I'm at 4 subscribers. I'm doing a lot of work for you. And I just want you to just show some love to Hot Cocoa. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you can get a notification every time I drop another banger. I am expecting myself to only drop bangers. Leave a comment. Talk to me. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Let's get this channel popping. Now let's get into Tamar Braxton, Getyalife. So we begin the episode with production being at Tamar's house, and they received a phone call or a text message from her lawyer stating that they have to leave because she's under strict doctor's orders not to work because of her voice. Her voice is failing and she can't speak. Guess the lawyer and the doctor's note got the team out and they had to come back another day. So now we discussing her schedule for Baltimore. She's going there to perform 2 nights. It looks like it's sold out, and that's great for Tamar. She's getting her schedule together, and then she finds dog poop for Miracle. I'm confused. When did Miracle become David's dog? Is this the same Miracle from Tamar and Vince, or is this a brand new dog they just renamed Miracle? Because wasn't Miracle's Vince's dog? I'm just confused. Leave a comment down below if you remember what I'm talking about when they first got Miracle. And it was Vince who bought Miracle because Vince wanted a dog and Tamar didn't. And then when Logan was born, I guess Logan got attached to Miracle. But why now is it David's dog? I'm confused. Please enlighten me in them comments. Thank you. So they arrive in Baltimore and, she's limited to one producer. Her and the goalie is together in the limousine or the van. I don't understand why goalie has to be with her as much as she does. I thought she was just working on her dreams. So why do she have to be there in the creative process? I still do not understand what goalie does. Is she a dream analysis or is she something more? I'm confused. Leave a comment down below if you understand goalie's job. Or if, like me, you just think she made a job up and so happened to be among entertainers and celebrities that will pay her ridiculously a large amount to do whatever it is that she is doing. Leave some comments down below. Now, David is in Baltimore and he has arranged this meeting with Tracy's husband. To me, that's a no-no. Don't meet with my family if me and my family are not getting along. You are my man. I understand your intentions, but we must know what each other is doing. Secrets like this can end a relationship. And even though your intentions might be great, it just looked like fraud activities. Especially when you say you don't want to be on the show. And then you arrange a meeting with my sister's husband on the show. You have a producer with you and you have a cameraman with you. So you know what you're doing. I didn't like that part. So David and Kevin meet up and they speak about what happened on the Braxton's family value while they was in Napa. I believe that was Tamar's birthday celebration and it went left because of something with Trina and Tracy. I think Trina got proposed to and Tracy just spazzed out. So Kevin is trying to advocate for his wife Tracy, saying why she feels the way she felt. But we knew this since season 1 of the Braxton family values. Tracy needs to get that worked out. And she's not going to get that support from people or her family. She needs to work that out within herself. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter about the other people, how they feel, how you want them to say sorry. Let that go. Move on for yourself. That's something Tracy needs to work out. People are going to hurt you if you give them that power. So Tamar does her performance successfully. I think she did a great job. She sung her throat off And I still do not understand why the goalie is there. Why is she there if she's to work with Tamar's dreams? I don't get her job. Please, if you get her job, share some light on it for me because I'm confused. Tamar taking a wig off it's cool, I think. I think it's a part of her life right now. We all know she's bald underneath. And it makes it fun, something to see. It's good entertainment. So now backstage we see David's feelings towards Goalie and her work. He thinks it's something to do with witchcraft. I might not think that. I just think it's a job made up among celebrities. You know how Hollywood is. They do the most of everything. And they pay for nothing and say it's something. That's just my interpretation of Goalie's job or career. I don't understand what is she doing, but she makes them believe that it works. Kudos to Goalie. David is not the only one who does not have a clear understanding on what Goalie does. I don't. I still don't. And I don't think it's witchcraft. I just think that is a made-up job. And she got into Hollywood and she found her niche and she sold it. And they believed it. I still don't know what it is that she does. But if it works for them, it works for them. And that means it works for Goalie's pockets. That's what I think. And Goalie got upset when David said you will be destroying her business for life. She didn't get upset when he thought it was witchcraft. She got upset when she felt like her money was being compromised. I get that. She don't want her bankroll to stop. Got it. But she wasn't upset about the witchcraft thing. The assistant becomes the preacher to Goalie. That made me chuckle a little bit. Because if I was Goalie and I thought my business was being compromised, I would have left. I wouldn't have cried. I wouldn't have sat there and cried and shed tears with these people. This is professional. I would have left. Bye. Find you another dream worker. If there is any of them that exist besides Goalie, because I think she created the job herself. That's just hot cocoa. I still don't understand what David and his family had to do with Goalie. Goalie is supposed to be there to help Tamar professionally. That's what they sold us on in the beginning. That she's there for a creative outlet to help Tamar in her professional life. David is a part of Tamar's personal life. They didn't even have to meet each other. She didn't have to meet his family. I don't understand why all of this conflict was created over David and Goalie. One is professional and one is personal. They don't even have to speak to each other. It's like going to work. Your boss and your husband does not have to meet unless something happens where a line has been crossed. David and Goalie don't have to have anything to do with one another. She's there for Tamar professionally. He's there for Tamar personally. They could have still had a dinner with David's family without Goalie. What's the big deal? Production is making this more than what it has to be. Goalie don't have to meet David's family. Goalie don't have to be around David. She's there to help Tamar. Can somebody please explain that to me? So Goalie and Mona have a conversation before Tamar walks in. And the way they moved when Tamar walked in was like it was a secret conversation. Or you know how you talking about somebody behind their back and they walk in while you're talking about them? And it's like, oops, let's change the subject or try to make it look natural. That's where it came off to me. But anyway, when Mona and Tamar got to speak alone, and Goalie got a phone call and she left. And I guess Tamar took hostility from it because prior to that conversation, the ones her and Mona had, the one her and production had, the one her and Goalie had was decent conversations. But now she feel confused as to why Mona is telling her she has to let production in more. And then they do a playback showing her basically kicking out production at any moment she got the chance to do that. So I could see both sides to that. But as far as Mona getting into her family issues, about how she doesn't speak to them only when the cameras are rolling, and Tamar expressed to Mona, how is she supposed to do that to make, tell them to love me, tell them to be there for me, tell them to make me happy. To me, it sounds like it's only about me as in Tamar. She's not saying things like, how can we make this work? How can we heal? How can we start over? Because, a lot of things Tamar did, she did it for the cameras. And once you put those things out there, it hurts the other individual. Even though we all know we here for a TV show, it still hurts. If you get up and get the spirit, if I'm telling you that I'm getting a divorce, that hurts. If you tell people to, telling the world I should get over my feelings on TV and not say, I'm sorry you feel that way, how can we make it better? That hurts. She needs to take accountability of the things she done in the past for the television. And now 10 years later, she's over it and feel like she's alone. But that's a price you put when you sacrifice yourself for fame and you sacrifice things for money. You're going to get another side of it. Everything that glitters isn't gold. And I think a lot of famous people know that. And that's why a lot of them have issues emotionally. They go through a lot and they indulge in drugs and alcohol. And the fame at the end of the day, the money at the end of the day wasn't even worth it. But the show ended on her and Mona having this conversation about being real on camera. And we got 3 more episodes to the end of this whole thing. And I'm here for it. I'll be back next week because I like watching TV. Don't do that. Don't you dare judge me, because I'm not judging you. Peace out, son.